You guys are probably sick. If you're not Gen X, you're probably sick of us bragging all the time about how awesome our childhood was. Sorry, I'm not sorry. I'm not stopping. It's very important. You know, we've replaced jumps with staring at your phone. And I'm glad I reminded myself of that. I am officially done with the constant beverages. Yes, I've got a pop here, a Gatorade, because I'm talking. That's different. Just everyone, like my wife's car, it's an Escalade. There's 4 drink things. So each person in the front seat gets 2. And they're always full. She'll have a plastic water bottle and then that dumb thing she carries around that all women have.
Is it the Stanley Cup?
And then, so I'll go down to the basement and there'll be little mini Dr. Peppers. She buys the mini things because kids don't finish them. Those don't get finished. So if my kids have friends over, I'll be cleaning up later and I'll pick up like every single thing has 2 sips out of it. And then it's just left there. And my wife and my daughter are the same with their fucking La Croix shit. That's always 1 sip out of it. We go through so much fucking ice in my house with my daughter and my wife making them some little drinks, little iced coffees that they never finish, that I bought an ice machine. I have an ice machine next to the fridge because they use up all the fridge ice. And it's making noise. But I see people walking down the street. They got their coffee. You know, in Japan, they don't have garbages outside. Anywhere. You know why? Because they already took care of that shit. They already ate and had their drink in a location, whether it was a restaurant or a home. Why do you have a bag of chips in your hand when you're walking? Why do you have garbage when you're walking? Take care of your thing at the base. Stop hydrating. Fuck. I'm at the airport going to DC at 6 a.m. And this Hispanic family, they're all chugging their water. You're not allowed to have water, right? Which is a dumb rule, but whatever. So they're all chugging their water, crumpling up the little plastic things, and then they're dumping out their thermoses. Or you see these fucking students. Every student's backpack has a giant steel thermos. Are we in Arizona in August? What is with the constant fucking need for hydration? It's driving me nuts. I saw some guy walking his dog, my kid's baseball game. He's like 70 years old. He's walking his dog. How long do you walk a dog for? They don't want to, unless they're pit bulls. They don't really want to be walked for more than like half an hour. He's got this, it's a water bottle with a big long rubber handle, and I can see it's full of ice. It's got to stay cold on my 15-minute walk. Not in the sun. This was not a particularly hot day. This is probably like 7 p.m. Can you stop? God damn. I just realized I didn't even have a coffee today. Anyway, this is when we would drink from the hose. We didn't drink. When I was a kid, from 1970, when I was born, till probably 97, no one drank any water. It wasn't a thing. Water bottle. You go to a bar, could I get a water, please? We didn't get water at restaurants either. How about these people order, can I get a glass of wine and a water too, please? You need a water? There's not enough water in your wine? You're going to be thirsty after you drink a glass of wine? What? You know what they say at my gym about water? Good fighters don't need it, bad fighters don't deserve it. That's how I feel about water. Water. Anyway, let me just gloat and brag and show off my childhood. See, this is why I talk about this so much, because it can still exist. It does still exist. Block parties. Close off the street. This has to be our goal. Your kid should have a cast at least once in his childhood. Your kids should have a Band-Aid on their knee. You know, you got to get out there. No more doom scrolling. Turn off the internet. Go outside. Touch the blazing hot cement here.